Hello and welcome back to our 20 for 20s talk show, where we are talking about episode 2, which was titled Unwelcomed Guests.
I would have thought Land Ho, but hey.
Land Ho.
She ain't a hoe. And anyway.
Hey, she's had a lot of men on her.
So, yeah, we're just going to have a quick discussion. Obviously, this is happening right after our episode. We're going to have a quick discussion about what our characters are feeling, what's going on. Ender, how are you feeling after that last episode?
I'm depressed. I didn't do anything.
Bro, I ran.
Well, like the thing was like, you know, like who I am, I'm the one that always has to put himself first before others. And that's why I was like, I need to help someone to like have that impact as Ender. Like,
Right.
like he's the good guy and then he has to be like the good guy.
Right.
Did you say put yourself first before others?
Stop the cat.
I have to make sure that it's all about me. But yeah,
Gotcha.
but yeah, when that happened, I was just like, ah, shit. Well, I'm in trouble. And then that was a surprise. I didn't think you would activate that necklace kind of thing happening. So I was just like,
That's a good
I'll
way
roll.
to fucking...
I'll roll with it. I'll roll
I had
with
to
it.
do something with that fucking dumbass.
Right?
Well, I thought like hitting him over, but you gave me a fucking orc. Like, what do you want me to do? I should have
Hey,
rolled
Well,
up
if you had rolled a better strength check, I would have made it a human.
should have made it
Right,
like
we're weak.
weak.
We're civvies.
Regardless, it was an interesting session. Ender definitely is quite shocked of the experience. And right now, his main priority is to get everyone together, grouped up, and get out of there before they get captured or worse, killed.
And it,
Facts.
dad. Literally. Just trying to be the hero.
I'm trying to be.
He
the
just he
hero.
just cooks, man. Now all of a sudden he's the hero. I like it. I like this.
Let him
transition.
cook. Just let him.
Let
cook.
him.
Shut up. Shut up.
But yeah, that's me. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Crazy.
Zio, how are we feeling?
Goated with the sauce, bro. I mean, shit, man. You know I had to get in there straight away. Instantly worked. The grapple worked. Choked out a woman. Oops.
Dude, I was trying so hard. My
You said leather armor. I was like, oh, okay, that could be useful, but there's no way it'd fit
There-
me.
no.
Absolutely no way it'd
It
fit me.
might be able to go around your leg.
Yeah, bro, I get like a plus half the fucking thing. But I got me sword, boys. We just killed a orc. That was the first death, so we're gonna have to steal his shoes.
well, you're still in his shoes. I'm
That's
out.
not. Oh, it could fit me, man. I ain't gonna care.
Would it? An orc and Leonin. But
Yeah, relatively same height.
I've seen a big ass orc, but nah, man. Got to get my family. I have this thing on my head. I put them on a boat, and then it's like goodbye. Fucking- so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I gotta go 2 places. Then I gotta go back to my house. Then we gotta figure out a way to escape. So we're from my house. We can only go north, south, or west, and we're not going west. Absolutely not going west.
What, are you scared to see a cassowary?
No, I'm scared of the desert.
we're level
Just
one
for
now.
anyone who is watching as well, any of the audience, if you have any questions about that episode or any questions about the podcast or anything that you want to send through, also send through on Twitch as well, and we'll answer them. This is the time to ask. So
That's a good
Roast us.
yeah, or roast us. Yeah,
Blame us.
also
That's a
love
good
it.
question.
Please don't. I have low self-esteem.
When we were watching that ship enter the dock, was it coming from the north or south?
south.
Okay, so it's best we head north. But like in the next session, like if they've been fucking around down the south, best to head north
Maybe.
where it's not been fucked around.
where was Black Sand? That was north or south of us?
West.
Let's head west, guys.
Does it?
Yeah, Worth.
Worth.
Nest. Yeah, it was
Yep.
Nest.
Let's go that way.
North, yeah. yeah.
Just around the corner.
Because I was like, I swear they got it. They're a coastal town, no? Is
Black Sand,
Sand?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so they are north.
It's almost like they
No, they're
have,
west.
have
They
a
are west.
distinctive
They're like-
feature
they're
that they may have been
Other
named
side of the
after.
island.
Right?
The
They're west.
It's probably their trade.
Not many places in Australia have
We're on
Black
the
sand though.
east coast, and so
Like
they're
New Zealand,
like, across.
I feel
the
like New
island.
Zealand there are heaps of beaches. that
There's a
have black sand.
few, but they're down south, aren't they?
No idea.
I'm
There's
really
black
confused.
soil.
Black, yeah.
And that's
called
it's,
dirt.
It's inland.
We're on the east coast,
Yes.
and they're west.
Yes.
Yes.
So that like you go around, and that's them with a ship. If you were going to drive a ship,
Drive a ship.
Yeah.
yeah, you heard me. You're gonna go around.
You're on
to
the
get to-
southeastern part of the continent.
So think of
Oh, so they're just.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm pulling up the map.
As generally
tweaking,
how.
bro. Tweaking.
Yeah, so if you imagine sort of the continent like that, you, from where you're seeing, is about here. Black Sand's roughly around the middle, sort of.
Somewhere.
Right. Okay. So we're like on the other side of they're in the bite, but we.
The bite.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They're in
Okay.
that
Okay.
cove.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
See, I imagine when you think island, it's a circle, and then you're like, oh, we're on the east.
I
they're
don't
west
think
of
there
us.
is a single island ever in the history of ever that's a literal circle.
I mean,
And you're-
Anyway,
New Zealand.
It's not a circle.
Excuse me.
The closest thing to a circle I can think of is
Tasmania.
don't.
like the little like dock things near like I think in Dubai how they come out and then they're like
oh yeah, no, fair enough.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it an island, but fair enough. They are very circular. Anyway, on to Oscar. How's Oscar feeling after that?
fucking panicked. Don't know if you could tell. Like the throwing books and stuff. The whole plan I had was when back at home and they were cooking breakfast, which I'm glad that you said they're prepping breakfast because if an intruder had burst through, I would have threw bowls and cereal at them. Like fucking Fruit Loops, Cocoa Pops, Wheat Bix. It was all coming out.
Yes.
Porridge. Yeah, frightened is a good word. All you can think about right now is it making Dad proud, and in the back of his mind, I hope Sophia's safe. He's not even thinking about the boys at the moment.
fair enough.
Honestly, I don't think anyone is.
Nah, Ender is. Ender's just like, I gotta save someone.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. It's just my nature.
Hero.
Fuck you.
And how about Matthias? He's just seen some heavy shit.
Shit in his pants, man. I mean, he wouldn't have much to do with Nazim, but still, seeing someone get fucking split open in front of you, that's pretty traumatic. Even without the condition of fear, he definitely would have been shitting his pants.
Yeah,
for
no, I can
sure.
imagine so. I imagine so.
Obviously,
Drop a leg to drop a log.
yeah. Honestly, it's more stressful that he can't find his parents where they should be at this time of day. But hey, I guess we'll see next session if old Daddy-O comes in swinging or just goes, fuck off. You're talking shit. Go away.
Intruders come in. I'm busy. Come back later.
Yeah.
And yeah, your parents don't live too far out of town. It's probably only another like 100 or so meters from like sort of the main base. But yeah, you obviously will deal with that next session and the consequences of that. Consequences to actions. That's a lot of the majority of what this campaign is about. There's a lot of consequences for actions.
We're looking at you, Ender.
What? And I'm not saying that what you guys have done, everything that you've done so far will have short-term impacts, and then, but the actual event itself, depending on how you guys roll with it, will have lasting impacts as well. But yes, no. I mean, you guys were sort of already starting to question, like obviously after the last episode, you guys were sort of trying to figure out what was happening, and a lot of you sort of did mention raiders and that sort of stuff, and I didn't give anything away, but yeah, yes, you were right to an extent. I saw you guys passing notes quite fervently.
Yep.
What do you mean?
What
That
is
was
it?
discreet.
Dragons?
Dragons.
But yeah, no, so it should be an interesting, at least the next session. And I think if I'm timing it correctly, after next session, it should be like the campaign proper.
Ooh.
So like this isn't exactly the
This is a forcing us out of town to do shit. Again.
well, this is the introduction. This is
Cool.
basically giving you guys your purpose.
Or we get captured.
Do you want to get captured? Like,
Like, catch me if you can.
Catch
Yeah,
me.
I ain't having that.
But yeah,
You like chains and whips.
so
haven't tried it.
it will be interesting. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys like this session and that you're excited with what is coming.
Before we derail this talk show, has anyone got questions? that have shown in?
No, we haven't
Damn.
received any questions.
Breaks
from
my
everybody.
heart.
It's okay.
I
Alright,
refuse
let's
to
get
be
into the
captured.
bullshittery.
I refuse to be captured. I will go down.
Ooh,
Before I
will
get
you though?
Rather die than be
Bro,
played,
I'm a munch, bro. Of course I'll go down. No, I will not be captured. I will die before I'm in shackles.
I think my captors would probably kick me off with the amount of questions.
So why'd you pick me?
Why me? Like, what did you like about me?
I just want to put it on record. I know Oscar said rather die than be a slave. Understood, like that's the mentality. He will get shackled. Like if it comes to it, he'll surrender. He likes life.
Okay.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Just take me.
Talk's a big game, but the reality is he'll buckle.
When Bilal was throwing the supposed Holly books, are you sure he wasn't throwing Oscar's homework?
What Oscar?
Yeah, he would be throwing
Homework.
Yeah, definitely wasn't Oscar's homework.
Navy Matthias's.
It was all Sophia's homework, all the stacks of her homework that she hands in.
It's like, fuck, what the fuck? Just chuck it.
If there was my homework, I'm sure that one got thrown with extra vigor.
Yeah.
In like considering how like you pointed out the two important people at the front of the helm of the ship being the one that had a supposed spear, or no, was it a spear or a staff? Yeah, sorry.
From the distance, it looked like a
And
Was
a
it made of glass?
and
not
a,
glass, though.
and a Captain Jack Sparrow motherfucker with a brim hat just holding on, like as if he's like he knows what he's doing, even though
Yeah.
he's fucking up his ship.
Just see him holding on. He's crashed before.
Yeah, he's crashed before.
Yeah,
I
not the
guarantee you're gonna force us to go back and confront them. I have a feeling.
What do you mean? They
can't-
wouldn't be plot hook characters.
That would be railroading, wouldn't it?
What you will need to do, however, since we're all level 1 now, just make sure everyone gets things ready for level 2. Not saying that you're leveling up next level or next
God.
session,
Bet.
but I did tell you guys you're going to be leveling up pretty fast.
That's cap.
So just make sure everything's ready because I'm going to do it. I'm not going to force it in there, but I will try and do it naturally. So again, I will grant level ups from basically now on. If I feel like you've played your character exceptionally well, if you've done anything exceptionally heroic in terms of your character, so obviously something heroic for you, Matthias, might not be the same thing that's heroic for Zyor.
Yeah, it'd be selfless action.
As well as sort of just general milestones as well. There will be times where you're not all the same level. You might be a level or even 2 levels apart from each other sometimes.
I'd be
But-
impressed.
But yeah, it all just comes down to how I think that you guys are playing your characters. And again, I think you guys are doing very well right now. And I'm really excited to see how you guys interact with the next part of the session because it could go any which way. I'm prepared for any which way, but
Same.
well, I say any which way, but
I'm prepared. You got my text.
yeah.
You also said, I don't know if you remember, you might have been a bit tired, but you said it was canon that my father had a full set of plate armor at our house.
Plate armor.
So
Pretty sure it was leather.
so when we go back there,
Pretty sure it was leather.
no, it was plate.
Yeah, he was an ex-soldier.
Yeah, he fought.
It's made out of like plates, like wooden plates. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, dinner plates. Dinner plates.
Dinner plate armor. Massive disadvantage, like extra disadvantage in stealth. Roll 3 times, take the lowest.
It's just made out of shattered glass.
I don't know. I reckon you get one use out of it, but it's like advantage on like thing.
It's an,
Can you imagine?
it's an antique, just breaks
did
upon impact.
How did they build off that? Like shattered glass armor. Imagine you were shirtless underneath, like the scratches you'd have on your nipples.
God, that's
What
terrible.
I need to question, right? We don't have windows or glass. How did Nazim have glasses? Is that why you killed him? Because he had too much information?
He had the forbidden glass.
Yeah.
No. Like, so again, you don't see. I mean, glasses are expensive, and
I mean, yeah, making this much glass compared
Yeah.
to this much glass.
it is expensive. And again, obviously, making lenses. I'm sort of judging the fact that they've had glasses for 1,000 years now.
Since the first age began,
Yeah, since the first age.
they understood
They,
sight is in problem.
Yeah.
is necessary.
And like in the real world, glasses have been made for ages. It's been relatively easy to make lenses to make people. They're not as accurate as today. You're not going to completely correct someone's visions, but it's obviously a lot better than what it would be without.
He's probably from the capital.
But yes, in terms of glass in itself, and especially what you saw on that ship from the taxman that time, stained glass, you've never seen that before. Glass you have seen in small amounts every now and again, but yeah, it's too expensive, and you're sort of too remote to have any glass-smiths.
Glaziers?
A glazier.
Glass-smiths?
It's a glazier.
Glazier?
Goggles, not glasses.
Glizzy?
Glizzy?
Lucy,
Wow.
But yeah, so I guess that's pretty much
Like
it. Oh,
like
is
glass.
Dan starting to feel sick again? That was the question from Adam.
I was never sick.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I'm just talking about. We
So
had
we're,
technical difficulties.
We're lying to each other now, so that's the thing.
oh yeah. This is how friendships break down.
Wait, we're friends?
We are co-workers and nothing more.
I don't know this man. Never met him in my life.
Bro.
fucking 16.
But yeah,
That's like Jack's age.
Jack is not a minor. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
no, you're covered by the disclaimer.
Hello, Crime Stoppers. Yes, I'd like to make a report. Our DM is no.
All comments are not likely to offend. Disclaimer. But yeah, no, I think
Not likely, but could still happen.
I think that's basically everything. Any last words for everybody?
We should probably turn the mics off.
Yeah, just
No,
Starting to get a little.
You need a cold shower.
What you're cooking for us.
Hey,
I said I'm enjoying what you're cooking for us.
thank you. Let him cook.
In reality,
Wow.
it's got oil and onions.
Yeah, it's going to be a tear-jerking, slippery slide.
you're gonna kill all of our parents.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm scared.
No, that's why I'm scared. That's why I'm like,
No, I'll head back to town and my house will be burnt down and my mother's locked inside.
oh, don't. What the fuck? Joke's on you. My parents are
know how
already
dark-
dead.
I'm not sadistic, and I'm also not the type of person that's just gonna kill off lead female characters
That was a
to.
lead?
Well, I'm not gonna kill off female characters. It's such an overused trope.
Well, that's just
So you
sexy.
killed
no,
my.
I'm gonna kill them. Don't worry.
Alright,
kill
Mum.
But I'm not going to specifically use them for plot-driven devices because it's such an overused trope. Oh, my mum's died and I got to go get revenge.
Because it works.
I know it works, but it's an overused trope, and I'm
If it
trying
ain't-
to make my own story.
So why'd you
Ain't
kill my
broke,
parents?
Don't fix it.
You killed your own parents.
But my
And
father
only your
though.
mum's dead. Only your mum's dead. Maybe.
As we
Female trope, no
as we leave
male
town, you see
trope.
a familiar wagon.
Oh, bro, he came with the milk.
Ass like that.
Yeah, look at that wagon.
I was
No, he's
just
just
like, oh shit, I remember that ass.
It's like, Andrew, I got the cure and I brought milk.
Well, hey, hold up. Milk's a rare commodity in this.
Exactly.
He
So he
actually
probably.
found the fabled milk.
No, we got wombat milk. Oh,
Dragon's milk.
Adam said, by cooking, are you referring to that orc's head?
douche.
Yes.
Lol.
I bet it stank.
Yeah, probably stank. Probably stank.
I still don't know how the fuck I did it.
Well, you
Yeah.
Well, you didn't.
But that's the thing. I
let's
did
go.
it. It just happened. I was like,
So did the flame come out of his necklace or his hands?
His hands.
hands, because I went like this and it just went, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Oh,
got those sacred fingers.
I'm so weak.
Spirit fingers.
Israel would know.
Okay, no, okay. Before this gets silly, goofy.
I meant Sophia.
Before.
That is it for this session. We will see you again next week. Thank you for joining in.
Ciao.
Later.
Can I get a